So, back when we went to Capital before, I just remembered something terrible that I didn't do. I didn't loot any of the houses for stat boosters over there, which means that there's a gold mine of stat boosting items sitting around in Capital that I didn't grab, which means I could have been even stronger for Vassya Temple. What a shame. I mean, we're going over there anyway, so I'm gonna loot the shit out of Capital for stuff. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tale of Vassya. We are here in Puerto Nambasa. There's a sandstorm going on, so we're stuck here. But we have a boat now, which we were supposed to have when we went to Capital the first time. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go take our boats back to Port Vassya, find out that Dimitri Julian has been transferred to Capital, and then go to Capital. In which, hopefully soon we will have access to the sewers so we can do the hunt. But I will also be backtracking to Aiden City, because there's a hunt there we can do right now, since we're rank 3 now. Alright, we're ready to go back to Port Vassya. Alright, we set sail momentarily. Alright, we're gonna get some cutscene. Oh! You now have temporary access to the ship. Ship allows you to travel in the sea and dock any seas with ports. Head to Port Vassya when you're ready. Wait, what? I can't just go straight to... come on, no. It's right there. Fuck me. Well, fine. Though I did notice that this path over here, I think, was blocked off before when we had the boat with Damon. I mean... Wait, yep, it won't let me go to frickin' Nartanea or Capital or Eastport, well, Southport, which has our last goblin item. Alright, well, back to Port Vassya. Alright, let's go get Dimitri from his cage and set sail once again for Nartanea. Alright. Watch where the place we need to go is right here. Oh boy, here we go. What do you mean they're gone? They can't be gone! Well, that's what gone means. I'm sorry, sir. Dimitri was there, a prisoner. They had the authority to do so. Yeah, but this is his city! I'm sorry, everyone. Dimitri is gone? Oh no. Cole and his crew must have taken him. Damn. They're too slow. Well, I mean, we got caught in a sandstorm. Some others from Capital visit. They apparently were associates of Cole and knew Dimitri as well. Some others from Capital, huh? Wonder who it was. I guess it doesn't matter now. Dimitri is gone, and we missed our chance to absolve him. They were taking Dimitri to Capital City to stand trial for his crimes. This doesn't look good for us. Stand trial? They're gonna find him guilty. They don't know what we know. Of course they don't. Most likely. Capital really holds trials like this. It's unlikely he'll get out unscathed. What can we do? We can't just let them kill Dimitri. They won't kill Dimitri. At least I hope. Damn. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Maxwell! What are you thinking? We should go to Capital and do something about this trial. I don't know what, but I'll know when we reach the city. Capital City, huh? I've never been there before. It's the largest city in Vassya, my hometown. So, Capital City it is then, with no plan whatsoever. Yep, basically. Sounds like what we've been doing this whole time anyway. Yeah, that's true. We should lay low when we get there. Me being back in Capital would stir up too much attention. It would be best for all of us if we kept our identities to ourselves. Yes! Capital City, here we come! Well, at least one of us is excited. I'm going to keep my promise. I mean it. I know you will. Once Dimitri is absolved, you and I will be free. Do the right thing. Yeah, that's what's important. Meanwhile, Oh no. Oh boy. As the city guard doubled their inventory tonight. This will be a scarcity of imports. Will be a scarcity of imports in the near future. We don't want to find ourselves in need of equipment if anything were to arise. Yes, my lord. I'll notify them at once. Hold on. Who approaches the royal castle? Stand down, soldier. I can see them. Oh no, it's him. Brother! I have returned from my journey, and I brought a special gift. What in Vassya? Dimitri Julian! But... oh! We came across this criminal while trekking through the sands. He was practically dead when we found him. I figured letting him die out there would not be a justified end for him. So I brought him here, to stand trial for his crimes. It'll be up to you and the Grand Capital jury to decide his fate. I suppose that is the right actions to take. The Grand Capital jury will do justice on him. We shall hold the trial in the coming days. Thank you for bringing him call. I hope now your trust in me maintains its value. I know you and I have been growing apart lately. Yes, I suppose it does help. Thank you, Call. Yura! Well, if it isn't Call Marcus, interesting to see you here. Yura Maxwell. You bring the murder of my father and niece here to Capital? May I ask why? Why? Oh, what's it called? The trust of my brother here is far more important to me today, just as I would get from you to meet you myself. Yeah, because you were using him as a scapegoat. You know what does make you wonder, though? With all the power where he has, why did Call not just kill Geddard the first chance he got once he revealed himself as Guido? He kept him alive the entire time. You would think that in his goal to bring back Aurelia, he would do anything, including killing his own brother. Yet he didn't. Not only that, he never tried to kill Damien until Damien actively retaliated against him at the end of the game. I think I thought about it before back then too, but I think it's because their family didn't kill them. Yeah, if they were just any old randos, he would have eliminated them without a second thought. That's why he was having Jago do the dirty work. I suppose so. Thank you again for meeting me, King Geddard. I hope we stay in touch in the near future. Of course, Yura. I'm sorry about all this. I didn't intend that these people show up right now. It's quite alright. I'd like to see where this all goes. I will return for the trial. Alright. Be sure to tell your mother. I hope she feels better soon. Let's find yourself for Dimitri in the meantime. You know what I think about it? Alright, now we have full access to the boat. Yeah, alright. Alright, so we need to go to Capital, but we're not going to go to Capital right away. We are instead going to turn around and head... We can go back to Port Orleans, but I don't think there's any incentive to go back to Port Orleans. So we can finally go back to Aiden City. This is what we've been waiting for. So now we just go down this straight path and then go back to the Huntsman's Guild. Is there anything else I needed to do in another area? I don't think there was. Plus, we know the shops don't really update, so there's really no incentive for me to... This is the wrong way. I mean, we could see if there's anything on Port Orleans. It seems a little weird that I can go back there, even though there's no real reason to. Oh my god, get out of the way. I'm going the wrong way. It's up here. So let's see what this hunt is that I missed before. Hi, Willis. Bye, Willis. Alright, which one of you had it? Hey! I came across a new hunt if you're interested. Hand it over. Alright. Fear of death. Why does this one feel familiar? The black slime. Apparently, now is that moment. The rarest of the rare games. Being will make you a legend amongst the huntsmen. Alright. Where is it then? The north. That is a specific description. So is it up here? Was this the north? No, this is the mountain pass. So there's nothing up there. Bye, Willis. So that means we have to backtrack. Oh boy. And I don't know where this guy is. So we're gonna have to go look for him. Then murder the shit out of him. Problem! There are 2 paths that lead to the north. So I don't know which one's the right one. I'm gonna assume it's this one first. We're gonna check this way first. And if it's not this way, we'll use the Huntsman's Crystal at Freeman's Fort. Warp back, and then we'll go back and look for it again. It's probably, like, on the path. If I had to make a wild guess. Because it wouldn't be, like, hidden. Would it? No way. But I'm assuming that once we get a capital, we'll be able to get access to the sewage soon. I don't see him. Alright, well, he's definitely on the other path then. Because this is Freeman's Fort. I mean, this other way is to the north, too. Still no signs of it. Yeah, okay. We have to go back the other way. It's the other path. Fortunately, there's a Huntsman's Crystal right here, so we can just use that to warp back. Alright. Still love how I can run in this Huntsman's Guild, but like none of the other ones. So we have to go back down that path we went down before. I could make my life easier and just use the boat, actually. Because there's a dock over there that I can use. You know what? Actually, yeah. That would probably be better. Because then I could just probably walk back. And then we can go from there. So we just go down here. Because the last enemy we fought was down here. So it should be somewhere on this path. In theory, at least. Up. I'm about to get jumped. Never mind. Nothing so far. Like, I'll know it when I see it, because it's going to be an obviously different enemy than these small fry. Not here either. I would be shocked if it was at the hill that we were at before. Oh, there he is. Come here, buddy. Oh boy, he is a big boy. So I'll see how many turns it takes me for this. Yorda is 2 turns as well. Alright, so it was a good idea to give Calder to Winora so that we can get online faster. I don't know what you're weak to, so we're just gonna try fire. No, that does like nothing, too. Alright, let's use Cheer immediately on Maxwell, so once his turn comes by, he can start doing stuff. And then let's see what you're weak to. Oh, he basically has no weakness, because I don't have Holy, and I don't have any weapons that deal light damage. So we're just gonna have to... Oh, come on, you can't be serious. Don't do this to me. Alright, well, 2 can play that game. I could use Yorda now, but it would be a waste of points, because he's guarding. Can't use Calder yet, so we'll just guard to get some TP. And guard to get some TP. And because Maxwell is Giga Fast, of course he's getting a turn now, so we're just going to guard again to get more TP. And then Kiara is always going to guard to get more TP. And you're going to... Fuck off. Fine. Fine. You want to play that game, 2 can play that game. Now, Calder, go and choose you. Good. And once Winora's next turn comes by, she can use Bravery. So let's try and poison you. That probably didn't work. It didn't. But your magic defense is lower. And we can multi-flare. I think actually what I'm going to do instead is slap a random force skill onto Maxwell. Because soon we're going to get a little stabby. Just poke him. Wait, I could use... Well, it doesn't matter now, it's turn. I still don't have enough for... Why is it 35? You're off by 3? Are you kidding me? She still does no damage. Alright, Vento, go. Choose you. Okay, I get a good amount. And then we will click a... Let's use Dark. Oh. This dude really loves the guard, doesn't he? Alright, now we can use Bravery. Oh, it took multiple turns. And then we can Burst Shot for lots of damage now that he's not guarding. Look at that. See, once Winora finally gets online, she's actually somewhat useful. There we go. And I can't poke him, but we can use Yorda. Of course, we just nuke him. Alright, let's try fire. Okay. Stop guarding, dude! I just want to kill you faster! He really doesn't want me to poke him. Alright, Kiara, use any random magic attack you have. And then Argos is waiting 500 years for Vento to reload. I wish I had my freaking... Fine, just poke him. Curse! Oh my god, he's actually doing an action. Never mind, he's not doing anything. He's so bad. This dude has spent this entire fight either guarding or... You know, there is a thing about beating someone while they're down. But you want to know something? In this instance, I don't care. We will take advantage of the fact you were in a weakened state in order to kill you even faster. So let's stun shot. Up, he's back to normal, and he's still guarding. But it doesn't matter, you're dead. There we go. 21k! We got a Dark Orb, a Speed Up, and a Revival Medicine. Alright, nice. Problem solved. Alright, let's see. Who wants to speed up? Let's give it to Kiara. Alright, now I need to go back. Pretty sure there's a Hunter's Crystal nearby that I can use to get out of here. You're right. It's not far from the way out. Yep, here we go. Free and easy Huntsman's Crystal. Alright. Well, that was a quick and easy one. Wow, that's a unique orb. Alright. 21k. Now I can need the money. Alright, what's my rank right now? Still rank 3? Rank 4! Pretty sure I can do another hunt somewhere now that I'm rank 4. Hi Willis, bye Willis. I'll be back eventually for you. That's every hunt in Aiden City now, though, so we don't need to come back here until the plot demands us to get our airship. Eventually. But for now, let's take our girl... Get out of the way. Take our girl boat out on a spin. I am probably gonna go back to New Malika real quick, see if I can do any hunts there. But I'm pretty sure the only places that have hunts available are either Capital, which we're going to anyway, or Port Vassya. I don't know if there's anything at Port Orleans for me, but we'll hopefully find out. Alright. Ah, get out of the way! Let's see. Don't need to have the shop for any reason. But once we reach capital, oh, you bet we're gonna be doing some looting. I don't need to hit up the herb shop though, because I'm still pretty good on coffees and stuff. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you enjoy the hunt. Snack. Okay, that's all the hunts here, so we don't need to worry about this place anymore. Okay, get out of the way. So that means the only place is Port Austin. I'm pretty sure there was a hunt there that I couldn't do until I was rank 5. So we're going to come back for that later. So for now, I guess the only place we can go is Capital. Because there is a hunt I could do once I get access to the sewers. And not was it. So let's go. Well, actually, before we do that, there is actually an optional thing I can do. Over at this place, we can do the last of the fights we need for the other side quest. That's important. Because there's a goblin spot out here. Also, there's bound to be chests. An aquamarine ring, which lowers water damage. Not really useful because not all have enemies use magic. But this item here, defense up, that is oh no, no, thank you. That is useful. We're just gonna grab all this stuff first before we start throwing it on party members. Mana up going on Kiara. Because she's the only one who really uses MP for anything. I mean, Maxwell does too, but Kiara uses it far more. That's literally the reason why we got the coffees. I see the sneaky one. Speed up, that's probably going on Argos. And nothing over here, but there are goblins afoot. A Mega Elixir, dude, they really love feeding me these high-class items of candy. Alright, so who wants a defense up? 122. How do you almost have more defense than Argos? 133. 130. Let's see. Speed 162, 130, 141. Yep. So Argos will get the speed up. Kiara gets the mana up naturally. And the defense up will go to Argos too. Because somehow he almost has as much defense as Kiara, which is wild. Alright, so Southern Woods is another goblin zone, so you know what that means! Kill every last one of them. And apply fire. Constantly. We still can't go get the main item that we needed these goblin items for yet, because we don't have access to the east side of the map. Alright, I want to kill this one first. We do have to kill all of them with all the stuff, but... why do I feel like these guys are so weak now? Like, I get that my party is now very strong because of our high levels. It just feels like these guys are a lot weaker now. Alright. An ancient cloak. And then this guy's item, after we murderized the shit out of him. I have not had access to Kazekai one time in these fights. I already kind of miss it. But this is the beauty of going to Capital early. My upgrade weapons make these fights quick work. A Bone Claw, which I can't use. That Bone Claw carried me for a long time back in the Damien playthrough. Or... oh wait, here we go. As a certain fraudster would say, light work. Goblin special ale, and then we get to kill the goblin and princess. Goblin witch. Whatever. It's a fairy princess goblin. So let's haste up. Now I don't remember what you're weak to either, so let's just guard. I'm pretty sure you didn't have a weakness, so we're just gonna have to hit it till it dies. Just want to be sure though. If it doesn't have a weakness, we do our old tactic of hit till it dies. Ice and Thunder. Okay, so hit till it dies is not tactic. But we're gonna poke it. Magic defense break. Oh no, Kiara's magic defense. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. So what are you doing on? Ice and thunder, so let's use Ice Force. Don't have enough for Kazakai yet, but we do have enough to break out our big Earth Anubis dude for 2,222 damage. And we can't use Calder yet because, of course, Winora doesn't get turns as fast as Maxwell. And then we still need 1 turn for Vento, so just shoot it. But you know what we can do now? Get a little stabby. And then Kiara can start dropping ice on it. And Winora... Calder, go, I choose you. And then we can get a little stabby again. Jeez, imagine that with the attack boost. Real shame I don't have that because Winora takes forever to get online. Magic defense break again. Oh no, actually, no, my magic defense. That's bad. Argus doesn't really have magic defense. Alright, go Mega Flare. And then Maxwell, poke it. And then Winora, boost us up. It's a little late for boosting us up, but whatever, it's fine, I guess. And Argos is actually not going to use his skill, because I can probably get enough TP. Never mind, I probably will just kill this guy before I get enough TP, because I have enough to go a little stabby. So, nice knowing you, buddy. Look at that damage once we get the attack boost up. Absolutely nuked. We got a magic defense up and a speed up. And the Goblin's Emeralds. So that's it for this. That was easy. Alright, so magic defense we're gonna give to... Let's see, who wants magic defense? Winora has the lowest magic defense. Kiara also has low magic defense, despite being a mage. So I'm actually gonna give this to Kiara. And we'll give the speed up to Winora. Well, that was that. That was a fun little excursion. Still can't do the Goblin quest yet, but at least we have all the items now. Now, with all the side quests and distractions out of the way, we can now go progress the plot and go to Capital. Let's save the game first in case. Now off we go. But yeah, once we have access to the east side of the map, then we're in business. Yeah, the cutscene doesn't play because I already came here. So, I don't know exactly how much damage I've done, but hopefully we don't run into some kind of game-breaking problem later down the line. Oh boy. Nothing in here. But since we're in Capital, we gotta do the whole sweep. We gotta check everywhere. There's a lot of houses in this damn town. There's nothing in the first two. We don't have access to the sewers yet, so we can't go and grab the hunt yet. But we can always hit up the Huntsman's Guild and see if there's anything new there we can do. Now that we are rank 4. There's nothing in here too? God damn, Capital. You're holding out on me. In here? No! Still nothing. I'm going to try to avoid going near the castle, because that's probably where the plot's going to take us. Wow, oh my god, it's a freaking drought. Oh, it's the second floor on this one. Feels like it's been forever since we came to Capital. It's the first. Well, Potion 2. Oh my god. I could literally just buy those. You're holding out on me, Capital. Is this because Damien already came through and looted every house? Is that why I can't get anything? There's nothing in here. Don't need to hit up the herb shop because I'm already maxed out on coffees. Alright, let's see. There's the inn, but we don't need the inn. This is... Pretty sure this is not... No, Lumina's house is the one near the clown. That's the only way I can remember that where Lumina's house is. The one with the clown. In which I would not want to go anywhere near that place. That freaking... There it is, right there. Wait, that is Lumina's house. Because that fucking clown is there. There's the marketplace. Nothing over here. Nothing down here. I think I've been here. Yes, I have. I have been here. Because I remember this house here. But I haven't been in this house here. And a life up! Oh my god, I actually got something out of this excursion. Finally. Alright, Marcus Boulevard is where the east entrance is. Ooh. Hold on. Mana up, that is going on. Probably Maxwell. Because I've been feeding Kiara a lot of mana ups lately. I feel like Maxwell needs one to keep up. This is the house that connects to the other side where Aizen is. No, it is not. It's the other one. But we have the shops. I don't need the shops because I've already upgraded my equipment. We've been over here before. Yeah, this is the pub, so we've been over here. So we want to go down to the park. So let's see. Are there any more hunts I can do? I haven't done yours yet. Okay, no. Rank 5. Alright, he's got one for us. Alright, Mystery Mech. Listen, not many people know about this one. There's some strange machine-like thing walking around the rest fields. We don't know what it is. Maybe some kind of secret technology and scientists are working on? Who knows? But we can't have it just roaming around our fields. We need to remove it. Alright, so let's go kill this Mystery Mech. Yeah, I know we're supposed to be advancing the plot, but, you know, the money is important too. Plus, we get lots of EXP from these hunts, so it is actually very worth it to do them. Like, if I didn't do the hunts, I'd probably have to find some method of leveling up a lot in a short amount of time. And, frankly, it's better to just go and do the hunts, because it's... Consider this, too. We get a lot of money from doing the hunts, and weapons are not cheap. So, yeah, we're killing two birds with one stone, so we need to go back to Westfield. And hopefully I don't get get locked out. But we have the boat this time, so we won't get stuck this time. So we can just take the boat and use that to get back into Capital. Alright, where is this mech? It's probably somewhere around here. Westfield ain't exactly small, though. I'll know it when I see it. Like, if I see a random robot among all these weaklings, then I know we're on the right track. Let's go this way first. Speaking of weaklings, look at all these scrub lords. They aren't even a threat or a challenge to me anymore. With my insane levels. Oh boy, yep, I feel it. It's on the path to the other place, isn't it? Yep, of course it is. Alright, well, gonna have to backtrack. But I didn't see it on the way here, so it's definitely on the other path then. Just fine, because there's a Huntsman's Crystal over there, so we could use that to just warp back when we're... I missed this chest? It had money in it, so it was worth it. Every gold counts towards our future item purchases. Especially because I don't have a heal skill. Well, I mean, technically I do, but it requires TP, which means it's about as worthless as not having one. I still didn't run into it. This was the other place, wasn't it? Yeah. So I mean, it's over here. Somewhere. I think. Where are you? Not all these guys. I remember there was a... I didn't even see that frickin' dude. Look at that. We're so much stronger now. One-shotting them. And Winora leveled up. But if I remember correctly... Yup, found it. Back when we came over here in Damien's story, there was an enemy, like, off the beaten path. And, holy shit. Ancient Machina. Alright, let's do our usual tactics. I forgot to use the mana up on Maxwell, but we'll do it when we get back. So if you're a robot, you're probably weak to thunder. Well, that answers that question. Alright, Winora, just make yourself look useful. And then Argos, we already know his weaknesses. Oh, come on, are you serious? You're gonna do this shit too? Oh? Are you weak to fire too? Yes, he is! Well, I'm just gonna have Kiara guard for now. And then Winora... Oh, that's Maxwell, that's not Winora. Well, that's fine. Because we can use Yorda next turn. Argos, shoot it. I actually want to wait to use Kazekai, so when I get one of my force skills going, then we can do even more damage. So let's use... Well, actually, let's use Thunder Force on Maxwell. And then he is gonna poke the shit out of this dude. Oh no, a regular attack. Wait, actually this is perfect. Because that gave me bravery. Thanks, dude! Now I can kill you even faster! Because watch and learn. Our boy, Maxwell here, likes to get a little stabby. Look at that damage. It's absurd. This dude is a demon. Poking everything to death like the best of them. Alright, Calder, go, I choose you. Ice Guy's probably getting balanced or something. 25,600 EXP. And we got Charge Metal, a Magic Up, and a Magic Shooter. And Medicala. Don't know how useful that's going to be, considering that Winora already has TP problems to start with. But we did it. We killed it. We got a Magic Shooter. Goodbye, Scrubboard enemies. Hey, I killed your thing for you. We'll have to do experiments on it. Alright, give me my money. 18k. Alright, where's my rank now? Am I rank 5 now? No. I am probably gonna have to hunt down the other enemy. Alright, so the Magic Shooter is a weapon for Argos. It is better than what I have by 100 miles, so congratulations, Argos. You now have a much better weapon. And then we got a Magic Up, which automatically goes to Kiara 100% of the time, and a Mana Up, which I said was going to be to Maxwell. And a Life Up will go to... Kiara still has the lowest HP, so she gets it. But if we get another one soon, it's going on Winora, because now she has the lowest HP. So now we've done that, we don't have access to the sewers yet. There's only really one place left to go. Uh-oh. This Dimitri Julian situation is cutting into many of my responsibilities. But we must deal with it now. Gather the Grand Capital jury as soon as you can. We'll hold this trial thoroughly tomorrow. Any public information release? Keep this information with the public for now. We can inform the people after the results of the trial. Keep the attendees of the trial only to those required. We need to keep this information contained. Have the court heavily guarded tomorrow. We can't have any unwanted guests showing up. Yes, I will inform the Capitol Guard. Unwanted guests, he says. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be some unwanted... When did we get... How did we sneak on? and get to the listening to all that conversation like that. Geddard really is bad at this whole security thing. So, Geddard Marquis really has taken charge of capital. He sees her running the city very competently. My father always did trust him the most. Sometimes more than me. Did you hear what they said? Yes. A trial. The Grand Capital Jury, nonetheless. What does that mean? Do you think he'll be alright? Yeah, probably not. It means they're treating this trial as a very important matter, and all the source secrecy has me worried. Me too. We need to be part of that trial. It sounds like we'll be on heavy guard. I know. I'm not sure how. Well, the king mentioned the trial is tomorrow. We have the night to come up with a plan, at least. There's some inns on the south side of the city, and they're very hidden away. Nobody will know of us there. We should buy a room for the night, come up with a strategy. Alright, let's figure this out. Wait, no, wait! Damn it. So what's the plan? Dimitri doesn't have anyone on his side. Nobody will defend him in the trial. Capital Court will most likely find him guilty, and his sentence will not be light. You don't think they'll sentence him to life in prison, do you? Kiara, he is being accused of murdering the King of Capital. Life in prison is probably the least he's gonna get. Dimitri will be very lucky to receive life in prison. He was seen at the scene of the murder. Many other people here will attest to that. I'm sure they'll all be at the trial tomorrow. They'll find him guilty. You can count on that. Oh. Wish there was something we could do. Bust in there and cause a scene? I could guess access to the trial. My authority as Leo Parnasio allow me to bring guests. No. We can't show up officially. Me being there will cause political chaos. It's best for the city if we aren't seen there. But we still need to see that trial somehow. If we can't affect the trial ourselves, then why are we about to be there at all? I was hoping that maybe the real culprit would be there. Maybe this Credo person will show up. There might be some answers we can get from this trial. Yes, it's possible vital information can be revealed at the trial. It's not guaranteed. I know, but it's all we have right now. Why don't we just find a way to sneak in? You know, watch it from a hidden spot where nobody can see us. This isn't Port Orleans Island. Capital City is much more heavily guarded. Sneaking isn't easy here. So what? I'm a master thief, and Kiara here can use magic. We could pull it off. I know it. Even if we could, the trial will be even more heavily guarded than anything. There's no way we can get past by unseen. Oh? Wait. Winora, I think you're onto something. Really? You think we could sneak in? I do. And we'll be able to watch the trial without anybody knowing we're even there. The courthouse will be impenetrable during the trial. Let alone, the streets will be flooded with onlookers as well. Somebody will see us attempt to enter. Nobody will see us. Trust me. There is a way into the courthouse without anyone seeing us. How? What do we have to do to sneak in? We go in from underground. The capital sewers, in fact. Ugh. Not the sewers. I'm sorry, Argos, but there's a hatch in the basement of the courthouse, leads to the capital sewers. I learned about it during my time in the Capitol Guard. We had to clean the basement as training sometimes. It wasn't fun, but necessary training to build discipline. We had to head through the sewers. There's a room that will lead us to the basement hatch. Nobody will see us enter the building, and we can watch the trial from below the courthouse. You see? Sneaking is always an option. I'm excited for this now. Alright, if you're sure we can enter the courthouse through the sewers, we will take your route. We can enter through the beach in the morning. Get some rest, everyone. We need to be diligent tomorrow. Are we gonna have another hallucination moment? Doesn't look like it, no, because we're getting the... Alright, no hallucination moment. This way leads to the sewers. In the far corridors, there's a room with a staircase. I'll lead us in. It might be full of creatures and lurkers, but nothing we can handle. Come on, let's head in. Well, I mean, before we do that, we still need to go after the hunt. There's the temple over there. Alright, in we go. That's just a regular slime. We're looking for a purple slime. Rusty helmets. I remember this. A claw. Why is the claw still here? Like, these are all old items from Damien's playthrough. That should have at least been updated to be better stuff. Like, I literally just got Bone Claw like 5 minutes ago. Also, the enemies are certainly different though. Spiders were not here before. Yeah, I just did 6300 damage to that fucking spider. I obliterated him. Okay, they give alright EXP. Alright, come here. Regular potion. And there's our prey. Alright. YouTube, do not, that's a very phallic looking, reminds me of Mara and Nocturne. I mean, what? You're not weak to fire. Alright, we need to kill this guy fast before YouTube decides to, like, obliterate my channel. Weak to thunder and nothing else. Grow. Seriously? Okay, now he looks like a normal slime. But the jokes just write themselves at this point. My god. This fucking dude. Alright, Maxwell. You know what to do. Get a little stabby with it. Well, that was incredibly easy. And I got like nothing for it. All I got was the defense up. And I'm gonna have to fight the Spider Gang Squad. Oh my god. Don't. Damn it, Maxwell. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so once we fight the Spider Gang Squad, we will go and claim our rewards. I got almost as much experience from fighting those three enemies that I got from killing that slime. And there's another example of Kazukai being a fair and balanced skill. Alright, so let's go get our prize. And hopefully that gets us to rank 5, because then we can access the next hunt. I doubt it's going to get me to rank 5 right away, but if it does, then that means we also have to go back to Port Vassya too. Because there's a hunt over there that I need to rank 5 for. But yeah, buying those weapons early was definitely an advantage. That helped us a little bit. But hopefully, we'll be able to get to the next section just fine. I mean, would it be nice if the real killer happened to show up? Alright, 3,500 gold. That is barely a drop in the bucket compared to some of the other hunts I've been doing. What shit? I guess we're rank 5. I guess we're doing more hunts. Hey, alright, what is this one? The Lost One. To search for a good soldier friend went missing randomly one day. We searched for days to find him. And one day we encountered him wandering aimlessly in the Rains region. Instead, he attacked us. Caught us all off guard. We noticed he had grown even larger than we remember him being. Something caused him to grow stronger. Huh. It's very important. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't have access to the Rains yet, so we can't do that hunt yet. But when the— don't go back in! But when the time comes, we will put his friend out of his misery. But unfortunately for us, now we have to go back to Port Vassya, because now I'm rank 5, I should be able to do another hunt over there. So instead of just walking all the way over there, I'm gonna cut, and I'll be just a moment. Alright, buddy. Which one of you had a hunt that I need to be rank 5 for? What's it here? Oh, rank 6. Well, I guess we can't do this hunt yet. Well, that sucks. Alright, well I guess that's it for hunts then. Because I know there's no more New Mulka. There are none. There's only one capital, but we don't have access to the reigns yet. And we don't have access to any other areas that have huntsman's guilds right now. Because I think the only place left, besides capital, is Narthanea, but we can't go there yet. Because, yeah, there's this conveniently placed whirlpool blocking me. Eastport doesn't have one. Valafur Village doesn't have one. And then the camp is our last spot that has hunts at all. But we can't go over there until like practically the end of the game. So next time, we are gonna go and break into a trial. Because this is the actions of a good guy, by the way. Keep in mind, we are the good guys here. We are doing things good guys do, which is break into courthouses and secretly attend trials. Yeah. Totally good guys, right? You know, 100%. Yeah. Also, I got an item, right? I forgot. We have stat booster with defense up. Here. You can have a defense up. Alright, so next time we're gonna go and we're gonna attend the trial of Dimitri Julian. And hopefully he doesn't get executed. Because that would suck for Kiara. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But we'll find out then. So I'll see you then.